Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator, where we currently have 14 years before the end of this game. So that is wonderful. The question is, what all are we going to get done in that 14 years? Well, we've got these roads queued up here, and we've got some roads queued up over here. Once we're finished with those, I want to head up over this direction and do a little bit of extra conquest up here. I also want to take a quick look at these guys. Do we think we're ever going to be able to get them annexed in this time frame that we have outlined here? So we could boost up by 23, so 46 in total, which would bring us up to 161? No, 171. Oof. Okay, this is really, really tight. There's only so many things that we can do here, right? I mean, we can make friends with their current leader. That is absolutely something that we can do, and something that we should do. That will help matters significantly. In fact, that would probably do it enough. Let's improve opinion here. And then we'll send him a gift as soon as we can, which will be on 3 July. And we'll just boost all of that back up. We're going to look to make friends with their leader. 5 stability? Or 15 political influence, or 2,500 manpower. Actually, the manpower is probably pretty free here. Let's do that. That seems good. So that gives us a moderate amount of progress there. We'll send them a gift, and that will boost up the opinion to 149. Beautiful. So the improved relations are going to be an overtime sort of thing. That'll go up fairly slowly. I think it's like 2 per month or something like that. 10 political influence? Do it. That'll be fine. Okay, so we need to gain 40 at this point. We can gain 20 from improved relations. Veterans do. Actually, we can offer them things. We can give them what we have. We can offer them something. That'll be fine. So at this point, we basically just need to make friends with this guy and let our improvement continue to go up. So that'll be fine for the time being. Everyone does like gold. The state has deep pockets. It's true. But this would put us into debt and would break our current road building. So I'm going to strong arm somebody. It's probably not going to be the greatest of things. And we're going to say the state has deep pockets. We'll make a large amount of progress here. Excellent. And I want to go in here. So we're at 151 right now. This is going to be like 170. This seems to be in range at this moment. So that's good. We definitely need to get that going. Yeah, we did become friends with him. 177. Nice. So this is definitely a doable thing now. Beautiful. We're going to need that to come up a little bit more, but for the time being, that seems fine. Let's go around and check our cities. So these seem to be reasonably okay. We can actually build a library in Panay, which we will certainly do. Tax office here. Tax office here. We do see a civil war potentially brewing up. And who is this? Sishi. Okay, this is probably the guy we strong-armed. Yeah, that would be it. We're just going to bribe him. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to build 2 tax offices here. And we need 2 tax offices here as well. Now, we have our Zeal perk available, and that will allow us to potentially max out Lemury. Yes. Get going on that. Wonderful. So we just got all of these finished up. 12 here, 20 here, nothing to be done. 13 of 13. Okay. 16. Yep, these are all good. Checking through here, we could definitely get a library. That seems okay. And this is fine as well. This, we just lack the loyalty at this moment. So they're 94% to Kunik. Why is this still going down? Most of it is governor corruption, but that is not all of it. Okay. We could definitely switch this over to harsh treatment, and it's still very slightly negative, but I mean, it's this guy's corruption, right? We could impose sanctions on him, and we'll lose a little bit of democratic support, but honestly, we're going to do that. That's going to cause him to lose his corruption. Now, this is Sishi, and he is, of course, upset about that. We're going to give him free hands to get that approval from the Democrats back, and we do lose approval from traditionalists, but that makes him loyal again, and his corruption is now 0. And we're on harsh treatment here. So this is now going to be fairly positive. So that looks good for the time being. We need to check this city, nothing to be done here. This city up here, there is actually a tax office to put in. This city here, a tax office, wonderful. Up here, we've got a library to put in. We'll do that. Nothing and nothing, sure. In this city, nothing at all to be done. Do we have a city in this province? The answer is we don't, and we probably should, to be honest. Let's get going on one here. Now, up this way, we're just waiting on things to get built and our civilization level to come up. So that's fine for now. We can definitely put in a tax office in this city. What else are we interested in? Well, there's the city here, which is good to go. The city here, which is needing a tax office, but let's give it a month tick. So we're just going to take this up to 1 January here. There we go. We'll get that tax office built, and Untiring Devotion getting us 3 free stability. I love it. That is wonderful. And then we'll just come down over to this city. Yep, that's good to go. Over here, we're good. And we should be good here. Yes. Good here. And then we were working on this city. And this is producing exotic beasts. I kind of want to make this a research city, to be honest. We're going to need gold for that. These cities up here are pretty much all going to need some amount of work, and that's absolutely fine. But yeah, we need to get some gold going here. Our conversions are going nicely, of course, but for now, that's what we had the money for. So that'll do for the moment, and we'll get our gold flowing back in. So these guys are still doing a fair amount of work here. It's definitely taking a while to get these roads built, but these guys are going to be done very shortly here, or rather, no, they're going to have to do this area up here. That's going to take them a little bit in retrospect. So that's fine. Let's head on up over here, and as I said, I want this to be a research city. So that means a noble district, and we'll get started on that. So that's all absolutely fine. We produce earthenware here. We're eventually going to need to get these built up into slave cities, most likely. I feel pretty comfortable with our manpower right now, so I don't think we need more than just the 1 manpower city. We're doing absolutely fine in Barus right now, so that seems okay. We are going to finish up in Lemuri very soon. We've just about got this built up. So that's looking fine. And this will get the civilization value in Lemuri maxed. And I think that'll give us 1 last building slot here, which would be good. We would absolutely be delighted by that. Just checking in here at our production level. Okay, 58.54. Noted. We would definitely like to further improve this, but there's our cult sanctioned, and so we'll put in a library here. Wonderful. Now, up over this direction, we're going to need a 2nd noble district. These research cities require a lot of building slots, no doubt about that. But we just got our oratory advances, and what do we want to grab here? Probably like supernuminarii, something like that, or even elite recruitment standards. That would be decent. But I think supply limit is the way to go here. So that'll be absolutely wonderful. So we have a number of these buildings going to be finishing up fairly soon, right? I definitely do want to get another noble district going. I'm just waiting for the month tick here. There we go. And we'll get that underway. Yizhou might rebel in 51 months. Okay, whatever. That is absolutely fine for the time being. I'm not too concerned about it. So after we get this done, we're going to want to get some citizen districts going here. We can have up to 3 of those, of course. Civil war in Macedon is over. Oh, okay. That's absolutely fine. We really don't care about that. And at this point, we've apparently consolidated Arachon. Sure. Every subject holding land in the province of Arachon has 90 or higher loyalty to Candace. Okay. Well, I want to hop over here. We're at 189 here right now. Okay. We'll need to let that go up by, I think, one more month tick, at which point we can start our integration. So we definitely want to get started on that. There we go. We expect the integration to last for like 45 years. Okay, well, we want to get it started. It's going to take a while. Definitely. So that's not going to be done before the end of the game. That's fine. We don't need it to be. I mostly just wanted to get it started by the end of the game. So that's okay. I don't want to pay to replace the stockpile because we're working on these cities up over here. So I definitely do want to get a city, or rather a citizen district coming in here. You may see is now leading our country. That's fine for the moment. But what I'm really interested in here is getting this governor in. We're lacking a member of the C family. Well, this guy would do. So that seems fine, and we want to go for zeal focus because those free province investments are really, really good, actually. They're like incredibly good. It's not supposed to work that way, but because our ruler changes so frequently, it ends up working out nicely. So we need to get another citizen district in here. There we go. 90 gold is all it costs. Wow, that's relatively cheap. So, of course, once we're done with our citizen districts... Oh, there's our martial advances going up. We can definitely grab something like army move speed increase. That'll be a handy thing, too. No doubt about that. And then going down to quick march. Rights of nobility. National citizen output plus 20%. Honestly, I feel like that's pretty good. We'll do it. Looks solid. Okay. So we want to get this additional citizen district going as soon as our gold comes in and the autosave finishes. There we go. And then we're going to want to build in, you know, probably courts of law. Probably courts of law. But that'll take some time to come online, for sure. And we're almost done building our buildings here. So this is going to cost 90 gold. That's nice and cheap. Let's get that going. And then we'll get a second court of law here as soon as our month tick comes through here. Or are we going to need to wait for 2? We might need to wait for 2. Okay. We're 106 right now. Yeah, let's wait for a second month tick here. So we're just waiting until that happens. Then we're going to get this court of law going. Then we're going to work on more slave cities. I think that's very, very clear at this point. We should probably check in on where our road construction is, though. So let's see what we've got going on here. We're basically done with these guys. So that'll be perfect. Taking them off of road build will save us a lot of money. This is currently 120% maintenance. So, yeah, that'll be a pretty hefty amount of money saved. No doubt about that. How are we doing over here? We're just getting started on this region. Okay, that's fine. So looks like Keen Revolt almost has Keen Revolt under control. That's good to know. And we are going to stop road build as soon as we arrive here. There we go. And let's just park them right down over here and put them onto drilling. That will keep them busy and should be absolutely fine for now. See, she just died of a heart attack. Good. And the Shi family is currently scorned. So we should probably consider putting somebody in here. Yikes. Okay, you're not very good at the job, but whatever. I guess it'll be fine. So as soon as we arrive down over here, we, of course, want to drill. Now, it's still going to cost a little bit of money, but it's going to be net negative for us. It's going to cost less. So that sounds good. The territory of Lemuri would gain a library here. That's interesting. This is exactly what we want to build here. And he would pay for it. Which sounds good. Do it. Absolutely. That's exactly what we want. So that is amazing. I love it. This is all good to go. We just need to come up over here now, and we need to put in a foundry. Only 180 gold. Okay, this guy is really good at building. So we can get a mill put in here. And on the next month tick, we can get another mill put in. Now, I do want to go into our administration here, which is in here. And I want to make sure that we are automatic trading in all of these provinces, because we should be. Keishang Si just died. He has been a thorn in our side for a while, so We're not too sad about that. He was the leader of the First Navy here. We are going to put Jubaisi in here, since it's a scorned family. That's fine. Okay, so next up, of course, we're going to want another mill here. And we can even afford another mill right off the bat. That looks amazing. After that, of course, we're going to get 3 slave traders. That'll bring us up to 9 of 10, and then we'll just put in a tax office. So that looks decent. No problem there. It's going to cost us 270 gold to get that done at this current rate. So that seems okay. Yeah, we're just going to continue to build up over here. It's going to take a little while. So that is fine. We just need to build up some cash. So once this city is done, then we're going to have this city, and we're going to have Juwen finishing very shortly as well. So this is going to be producing citrus. Okay. Well, that's... Okay, it switches to dyes. That makes more sense. That's fine. So dyes is okay here. We should be good on food, in theory. We produce, like, lobster over here. I guess cowrie shells. And what do we produce over this way? Incense? Marble? Cloth? Not a lot of food, to be honest. Okay. Well, we might have to import food here. That's not the end of the world. So this is going to need to become a slave city, almost certainly. So that means that we want to build a foundry, but this province is disloyal right now. So we should probably consider going on to harsh treatment for the moment. They're barely disloyal. So we'll come back to that in a little bit here. That seems fine. And let's get a... Let's see, we can build a citizen district here, but we would want to build a court of law here. There we go. This guy is upset. Okay, whatever. He can be upset if he likes. Next, we want to build a slave trader here. In fact, we'll build 2, and in fact, we'll build 3. Almost. Let's wait for the month tick, but then we'll get a 3rd built. Fantastic. Do we want to build this tax office immediately? Well, no. We want to give it a moment. Well, actually, only 45 gold. You know what? Let's do it. That seems fine. So up over here, this is going to be a slave city, but we can't build here due to cash. Yeah, that's fine. So I would like to put in a foundry here. That's, of course, going to cost 180 gold. We'll have to wait until the next month tick for that, but probably the month tick after would be even better. So lack of food up over here is deeply unsurprising. We can call down an omen, and we're going to go with the provincial loyalty again for the time being. That seems okay. We're making 81 gold per month right now. So that sounds absolutely wonderful. Let's get this foundry going on this next month tick. Right about now. Beautiful. So 11 BCE. Okay. I'm just keeping an eye on the current year. That's fine. Yeah, this guy's very upset. We'll rectify the situation shortly. I have no intention of giving this man a job, for the record. Absolutely no intention of it. We'll see what happens, but probably not. Let's get a mill going here. That'll be fine. We can only get 9 buildings here, but that's fine. We shouldn't need more than that. So then this city here is the only remaining city other than this one. Okay, civic advance is coming through. I like it. We can grab quick march. There we go. We finally have the ability to do quick march. We've kind of neglected that one. No doubt about it. But I want to come up over this way and get another mill queued up. And in fact, we can afford to get another. That'll be perfect. And then we'll get 3 slave traders. Again, that'll cost 270. The neglected, huh? Okay, so this guy is now very upsetty in his spaghetti. I don't care. He can be upset if he wants. It's completely and totally fine. Cool. We can get a slave trader built here. And we're going to want to get a total of 3 of them, of course. And this is going to still be able to get us a couple of tax offices. Or only 1? I think only 1. But that's fine. We can build 1 of these every single month. And we want to build as quickly as we can while this guy is our ruler, because he's very good at it. So that's wonderful. We're no longer importing furs. Sure. Whatever. And on this month tick, We'll get another slave trader here. And then all we need is this tax office. I'm going to wait for the month tick on that, even though we can technically afford it right now. But we don't want these guys to forget to build their roads. They've taken a lot of attrition. They're almost done with their road build, though, so that looks reasonably good. We'll get this tax office built here. Okay, they are now done building road. So we're going to remove road build, and let's take them down to Fenyu here. That'll be a decent station point for them. Excellent. And now, of course, all we need to do is we need to come up to this city and get this specialized. So this really should be a slave city. 180 gold on that. That's fine. The foundry is, of course, quite expensive, but it's completely and totally worth it. So we're going to get that going as soon as this month tick happens. There we go. Then we're going to need to build our mills, our slave traders, and our tax office here. Actually, we're going to get 2 of them, I think. So that seems good. And of course, we're going to need to construct down here as well. Let's get going on the foundry here. We don't need to be worried about our... Okay, the Keen Revolt is over. We don't need to be worried about our legions building roads anymore. That is now completed, and we're going to be making a decent amount of extra money because of that. So that looks good. We're on 89 gold right now. So we just need to get these last couple of cities online. A minor addendum? Do we want the 6 stability? Honestly, it's probably good. Let's take it. We could use some extra stability. So that's looking good. We want to queue up this mill for sure. We can get one of these going about every month, slightly under every month with where we are right now. Okay. That's fine. We are absolutely okay with that. Game completely froze on this month tick. I'm not sure what it's doing right now. That took it a moment. Okay. Well, it seems to have recovered, so that's good. We'll get another mill going here as soon as we can. And this is a settlement up here, right? Yes, it is. Perfect. So let's get this last mill online. I'm not sure that we're going to have time at this moment for those extra little conquests up here. I don't think it really matters, though, to be honest. These guys are going to be recovering for a little bit. We could start sending these lads northward, just in case, and have them just come sit up over here. And I guess that's reasonably fine. Do we want to lose some stability? No, we want to gain stability. There we go. And Keelan, out over this way, we should probably start fabricating a Claymon as we move on up. Okay, so that'll be fine. And in this city, of course, we want to build a slave trader next. We can build 2. We can almost get our 3rd slave trader here. We just need to wait for the month tick for that. This city is almost done. We'll have to continue to work on it as it grows more building slots, of course. But that is absolutely fine. We have a couple of cities that are basically complete as of right now, and that is looking very good. This tax office, we just need 1 more here. We're just about done. Looks great. This foundry in Juwen is going to be done very shortly as well, so that province is going to be idle for a moment, but that's fine. Okay, there we go. And our final city that needs to be specialized here, which of course is currently building this foundry. So we've got about 30 days here. We should have enough on this month tick, so that'll be fine. Kinchu C just died, and that means that Burma needs a governor. So who do we want to put in here? Okay, this guy will be fine. Why not? Who do we want to put in here? So we don't have a scorned family right now, actually. Remarkably. So we'll just put this guy in. That seems fine. And this guy died in a freak accident. He was a problem for us. He was our rival. So that seems absolutely wonderful. Let's head up over here with this legion, and I'd like to start justifying on these guys. I think we actually are going to have enough time to do this. We're going to head up there. That seems fine, and we are currently 9 BCE. Yeah, seems good. We do need to get a mill queued up here and a second mill. That'll be fine. And when are these going to be finished? Yeah, that'll be a little bit. That's okay. Our troops are still in motion. So another mill here would be good, and then of course we want our 3 slave traders. We'll need 270 gold for that, no problem. We'll have that in like 4 months on the outside. So we're looking at being like 6 months away from being done with this city. That's wonderful. All of our cities are doing quite well at this moment. We'll queue up a slave trader here. We don't really have too much else to do. We have some irons in the fire, but that's about it as of right now. We've got a lot of construction underway. We're keeping our gold nice and spent down, but this is okay. So Kilu Fan is going to lose 15 loyalty there. That's noted. Well, we just need 1 more month tick to get our final slave trader here. That's looking good. And then we are, of course, going to get this tax office underway. So we need 2 tax offices here, at which point we'll be theoretically, quote-unquote, done with these cities. In theory. I don't know how true that'll actually be, but in theory we would be done here. So this guy just died. Cool. That means that we can put somebody into this office. We'll put Yu on. That'll be okay. And we'll put in a tax office and even a second tax office. So this city is now done. Perfect. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to attack Kilan. We're going to attack Ji. And we might end the game next episode. We'll see how much time we manage to flow through. This episode, we flowed through about 6 years. So it will be probably similar amounts. We'll see. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Shadow Wolf, Atala, Ali Lee, Dark Horse, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12UK, Kintogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.